Hi everybody, Caesar and I have just been hanging out all week in Playa Venao. We've had so much surf and I've got news for you about Panama opening up tomorrow.
So far the surf hasn't been that great. It's been a bit onshore, but I don't care because we didn't have surf for over 7 months. We're staying in a place called Sitio, which is right in the middle of Playa Venao, and I'll show you the accommodation that they have here, a little bit of the grounds, and then I'll show you the beach. I'll flip you around. So it's a simple little room. King size bed, that's nice. Simple little bath. Shower, it's kind of rustic a little bit. It's really clean, like super clean, simple toilet. Pretty basic. Perfectly acceptable. Little desk to work at. Television, no TV channels, but you can plug your laptop in and use Netflix. The Wi-Fi is okay. Little bar fridge so you can keep some food and things in there. Bedside tables, and this is what we see when we wake up in the morning. Here's the beach. Little sitting area. Got our surfboards out here, and here's the beach right here. It's right here, people. Some little shades, I think they call them palapas. Little swimming pool for use of guests. Let's go down and have a look at that beach. And here's the grounds of El Sitio. There's no one here at the moment because it's the middle of the week. Well, it's Tuesday, that's middle of the week, isn't it? Well maintained, nice and tidy, and very comfortable. And the restaurant here is right on the beach. And it's this long horseshoe-shaped bay. And there's restaurants all the way along, beachfront restaurants. So you just walk along the beach from one restaurant to the next. I think there's at least 3 where we are, and there may be more down the other end. We're going to go and explore the other end today. So this surf break seems to work. Well, I think it can get a bit dumpy on low tide. Mid tide is really good. We surfed it pretty close to high tide this morning and it was okay. It's apparently supposed to be offshore about 75% of the time. It's been mostly onshore since we arrived, but let's see how it gets in the next few days as it's supposed to turn offshore. It's an easy wave, it's not too steep, it kind of crumbles off the top, maybe slightly mushy, but then like I said, it's kind of been onshore. But it's a super easy wave, just a beach break, nice and easy. And there in the distance, so pretty, you can see further headlands. We went around there, that's where Cambutal is, that's west, heading west. And the headlands are all covered in thick tropical forest and big trees. We saw some macaws the other day, haven't seen any monkeys yet. And here's the accommodation, there's Caesar hanging out. Little seating areas on the balconies and hammocks to hang out in, literally. Yeah, I'm not very funny, sorry guys. Third day of surfing, surfed about an hour and a half. It's pretty much onshore and it's kind of a wind swell, but when you haven't had surf for months, you're going to do whatever. This is our accommodation and this is the door and this is what we see when we wake up. And so it turns out that the wind is going to switch to offshore on the day we're supposed to leave, and it's going to be good for a few days, so we're just going to stay a little bit longer and get more surf, because we need more surf. So there's going to be more surfing coming up. I'm so happy.
Hey everybody, just to finish up this video, I'll update you on the COVID situation and the situation with Panama opening tomorrow. But just before I get into that, I just want to say a final word about the wave here at Playa Venao. First few days it was kind of mostly onshore, and then it did go mostly offshore. It is an easy wave in that it's only dumpy at low tide. We haven't seen it get hollow and barrel because it wasn't really offshore enough to hold the wave up for it to do that. It can be a bit hard to catch, and it peels really fast, lots of sections. So even the shortboarders are having a hard time keeping up with it. So, I mean, I don't know if it's always like that, but I did find it a somewhat challenging wave to surf this week, but we will be back. Okay, the situation with COVID here in Panama, I've got some notes here. As of the 10th of October, there are now 724 people with COVID in hospital in Panama, and in addition, another 112 in ICU. The numbers keep coming down, which is good, and the percentage of tests which are positive also keeps coming down. It's now reliably under 15%. We're getting results now about the 11 to 12% rate of positive results. So that's good. As of tomorrow, the 12th of October, Panama is opening. The airport, Tocumen International Airport, will be open for international arrivals. That's exciting. Okay, so what's happening tomorrow? What's opening? The airport, hotels, motels, lodging services. Pools are open at 25% capacity. Tourism is open. Non-essential transportation is open. Creative and cultural institutions will open. The academies of music, dance and art. Gambling opens and the lottery will begin, and casinos open, although I don't know at what capacity. The following are open only at 50% capacity: cinemas, theatres, museums and galleries. So I don't know why they're open at 50% capacity and casinos are open possibly at 100% capacity. I don't know why, but maybe that's why. Okay. International arrivals do not require quarantine, but international arrivals must complete a negative COVID PCR or antigen test that has been completed within 48 hours prior to arrival in Panama. And if you arrive in Panama and you do not have that negative test, then a quick test, which will take about half an hour or maybe more, because this is Panama, it'll take a little longer, can be done upon arrival at Tocumen International Airport in Panama for a cost of $50 US. But the following tomorrow is not opening. There will be no family activities at the beach. The following are not opening: schools, universities, daycare, kindergarten, gyms, indoor children's play areas. Bars and clubs are not opening. Conferences are not opening. Concerts, fairs, no carnival, no parades, no processions. I think the situation with beaches is probably going to be pretty much like what we found here this week in Playa Venao. The police told us upon arrival it's okay to go surfing. You can go from your accommodation, cross the beach, get in the water, go surfing, get out, you cross the beach, you go back to your accommodation. You do not take a walk on the beach and you don't hang out on the beach. But surfing is okay. I think from what I've heard, the situation in Coronado is pretty much the same. Surfing is a unofficially permitted activity. I don't know about Bocas del Toro. The following situation exists for curfew, though. There is still curfew for the whole country from 11 p.m. to 5 a.m. every day except Sunday all day. A couple of exceptions. Things are a little bit different in some specific provinces. In the provinces of Bocas and Chiriquí, or Bocas del Toro and Chiriquí, Monday to Thursday, 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. is curfew. On Friday at 7 p.m. all the way through to Monday at 5 a.m. is full curfew for the whole weekend. For the provinces of Colón, Chiriquí, Grande and Isla Colón, the following curfew situation. Monday to Friday, 7 p.m. to 5 a.m. is curfew. On Saturday from 7 p.m. to Monday, 5 a.m. curfew. So you still can't go out and do whatever you want whenever you want. It's not total, unlimited, no restriction yet. But things are opening up and the airport is opening up tomorrow to international arrivals, and we all have a bit more freedom. So we'll keep wearing masks and washing hands, and the numbers should keep coming down, and I think it'll probably be within a month the rest of it will mostly be open. That's all from me this week. If you enjoy these videos, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope that the weekly cocktail will resume next week when I'm back at home. Bye guys. Fuck! Okay, that's it. No, stop. Pull up. I know, but stop the car. I'm sorry, but I'm not in the car with that. No, that's a no. That's it. Windows go up. I'm sorry. Okay. Normal transmission resumes, people. Don't drive with your windows down in the tropics. Large insects are going to fly into your car.